Let me ask you something that no one's ever had the courage to ask you directly. What do you do when the woman you gave your heart to breaks it without hesitation? What do you do when someone you trusted, believed in, supported, and maybe even loved with everything inside you turns cold, walks away, or worse, uses your loyalty as a weapon against you? It's not just heartbreak, is it? It's betrayal. It's humiliation. It's a sudden collapse of your inner world. And most men don't know how to handle it. Some numb themselves. Others chase distractions, fake validation, or worse, self-destruction. But you're not most men. You're here because deep down, there's a fire in you. A silent, unshakable part of you that refuses to stay broken. And that's where the transformation begins. This isn't just a video. This is war. Not against her, but against your weaker self. That part of you that wants to text her, beg for closure, stalk her social media, or prove your worth to someone who didn't recognize it. We're going to kill that version of you right here. Because you were not born to chase someone who lost sight of your value. You were born to become a man so grounded, so stoic, so untouchable that the pain doesn't own you. It fuels you. First, you need to understand something brutally honest. Pain is not your enemy. Rejection is not your enemy. Your real enemy is attachment. To her, to how it should have been, to a fantasy you wrote in your head while ignoring her reality. You didn't fall in love with her. You fell in love with who you thought she was. You fell for the idea of her, the version she sold you, or worse, the version you hoped she'd become. But hoping someone changes is the most silent form of self-betrayal. You saw red flags. You felt the shift. And still you stayed. You tolerated. You justified. Not because you're weak, but because you wanted it to work so badly, you abandoned yourself just to keep her. Now look at where that got you. Good. Because pain is a gift. Pain is clarity. Pain shows you exactly where your illusions were. It's not here to break you. It's here to rebuild you. The Stoics taught one of the most powerful principles that few people ever master. You cannot control what happens to you. You can only control how you respond. So ask yourself, will you respond with anger? With self-pity? With emotional chaos that she might even enjoy watching from a distance? Or will you respond with silence? With discipline? With focus? Because nothing, and I mean nothing, shakes a woman more than a man who doesn't fall apart when she expects him to. Now that the emotional storm has passed, it's time to rebuild. But not just your heart, your entire identity. You don't go back to who you were before her. That man was vulnerable to this kind of hurt.